Hey lovelies, this is Tay. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do this like soft glam. This could be an everyday look as well. Actually, this is my everyday look when I'm wearing shadows. So if you would like to see how I achieve this look, please stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, we're going to start with moisturizing our face, and I'm using the e.l.f. Daily Moisturizing Hydration. And so that's what I'm using there. Okay, and I'm about to prime my face now, and I'm using the black Radiance Shine Control Primer because, again, I have super oily skin, and this one is actually pretty good for it to be a drugstore primer. So that's what I'm doing there, priming my face. Let's get this eye look going, and so I'm using the Milani eyeshadow primer to prime my eyes. This is a very good primer for it to be a drugstore primer as well. This is my favorite one as the drugstore one, so that's what I'm doing there, priming my eyes. Okay, and I'm about to use tape to put on the sides just to give the eye look a more crisp look. And so that's all I'm doing there. I'm just putting tape on the outer corners. Okay, and we're getting started now. So I'm using the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Smarty Pants, and that's going to serve as our transition color. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the color Rebel, and I'm going to put that in the crease. And always remember that blending is key. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, and so I'm using the Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoos in the color 55 Inked in Pink, and I'm putting this on my lid. This is going to serve as a base for the colors that I put down. We want them to have something to stick to, and I'm going for a rose gold color, so this also helps to achieve that. So that's what I'm doing there. If I sound a little off, it's because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I am super sleepy, but I want to go ahead and get this done for you all. Okay, so I'm just blending that in so that there are no harsh lines between the lid and the crease. And then I'm going to go in with the color Leader, and I'm going to stick that in my crease as well, just to deepen up the crease even more. So that's all I'm doing there. Okay, so I'm about to go in now with the color Firecracker, and I'm sticking that on top of that base color that we put down. It's a bronzy gold kind of color, so I'm putting it all over my lid, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the color Funny Girl, and I'm going to stick that on top of Firecracker, and this is what's going to give us this rose gold look that I'm going for. That's cute, y'all. She bad. And blending all of the colors in so that there are no harsh lines between the lid and the crease. So that's what I'm doing there. Okay, so now I'm going in with the color Smoke Show, and I'm just putting that on like the outer V. I'm not taking it in the crease or anything. I'm just putting it on the outer V, just to deepen that part up a little bit and give it an ombre look as well. So now I'm blending everything together again, and I'm using the color Rebel to do that, just to blend everything together. No wing liner today, but I just wanted to make a somewhat kind of thick line just to line my eyes. I didn't want to do a wing liner because I don't want to take away from the look itself, but I'm just doing a very simple, slightly thick line as far as lining it is concerned. That's all I'm doing. Okay, and now I'm about to put on mascara to prep for my lashes, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus mascara. This is my favorite mascara to apply before I put my lashes on. So that's all I'm doing there. Okay, and so I'm applying one lash. The first one was not acting right, so I turned off the camera to put that one on. But I just stacked two number 11 lashes from Kiss. Those are like my absolute favorite lashes now. So yeah, that's what I did. I stacked two pair, and that's all I'm doing there, applying my lashes. It's really easy to do it. I'm going to do a lash tutorial for you all really soon, so don't fret. I got you, boos, okay? Okay, we're done with our eyes for now. So we're going to the face, and then I just right there realized that I still had a tape on my face, so I took it off. And so I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color of orange, and I'm just putting it on like the under my eyes because I have dark circles under there. I'm getting old, I guess. So I use that to camouflage it, and so that's all I'm doing there. Okay, and now I'm about to go in with my foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 360 Mocha and 355 Coconut. I have darkened up a little bit because of the summer, so I mixed the two together. I usually would just wear 355 Coconut by itself, but that's all I'm doing here is applying my foundation. Once I put it all over my face, I realized that it was a smidge too dark, so I went back behind it again with the 355 Coconut on its own, and you'll see that. So all I'm doing now is just applying my foundation. Alright, it's time to highlight and contour, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color of 30 Cafe to highlight today. And of course I'm putting it in the usual places: under my eyes, the bridge, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. And yes, I draw it into like a tree. I have a highlighting and contouring video coming up for you all, so that's what I'm doing. And as always, I blend out my highlight with a beauty blending sponge, and then I go behind it with a flat top to smooth out the edges, so you can't tell where the concealer starts at or ends at. So that's all I'm doing here, doing my highlight. I was about to start contouring, but then I remembered that I did not finish doing my highlight. Like, seriously, this was around midnight and I was getting really sleepy, but I want to go ahead and get this done for you all, so that's why I look crazy right there. Today I'm contouring using the Black Radiance concealer stick in the color dark. It looks like a lipstick thingy, but it's a concealer stick, and I absolutely love this to contour with. So I'm contouring in the normal places. I usually would just use my Ebony bronze, but I am loving using creams to do it again, and so that's what I'm doing here, y'all. I am contouring. Like, baby, face finna look like, yes, beat to the gods. Quick disclaimer: remember, when you're using concealers to contour with, please pat it in so that you don't get the concealer everywhere. So that's what I'm doing. I'm patting it in. I'm doing it in a patting motion, so it takes a little time, but please do it that way, okay, so you don't have a catastrophe. Okay, and so I'm using the Nye Banana Powder. I usually do not use it, but I was just using it for this video for you all. And I'm using it to set every place where I put concealer at to highlight with. So yeah, you see where I'm putting it at, in the normal places where I highlighted it. And yeah, setting that. Okay, and while I sit and bake, I am going to set the contour area with the Black Radiance pressed powder in the color of Rich Mahogany. I absolutely love this pressed powder, y'all. Like, I love this pressed powder. So I'm using Rich Mahogany to set my contour, and so that's all I'm doing there. I forgot to set my contour on my nose, so that's all I'm doing there. I'm using the same palette just to set my nose contour. After baking for about 5 to 10 minutes, I now remove the excess banana powder that is not soaked into my skin. And so I'm using a Real Techniques brush, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics dual side brush to do that. And y'all know the drill. These are my two favorite brushes to use to do that. So that's all I'm doing there. some people stop here as far as powders are concerned, but I can't do it because I don't like the two different colors, like the obvious two different colors. So I in turn set my entire face with a black Radiance pressed powder in the color of Cafe, and I absolutely love this pressed powder as well. So I'm setting my entire face using this black Radiance pressed powder in the color of Cafe, and so it gives me, in my opinion, it gives a more realistic look to the face. So if you want to not do it, that's your right, but I have to set my face again, and so now all I'm using here is the Nye Topaz because I want to stay matte, so I use a whole lot of powders to do that, to ensure that I stay matte. So that's the Nye Topaz. And I'm just going to use this e.l.f. Mist and Set to spray over my face so that it doesn't look so powdery, even though I want to stay matte. But yeah, so now I'm going back to the eyes for a little bit, and I'm going to line the bottom lashes with a Rimmel gel liner in black, and so that's all I'm doing there. Okay, and so I'm going to go back in that Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to get the color Rebel, and I'm going to put it right up under that to set the liner, and to also kind of smoke out the bottom lash line a little bit, just slightly, smoke it out a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Okay, and so now I'm going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. This is a black Radiance mascara. I can't remember the name right off, but I'll leave it in the description box for you below. And so yeah, I like this one because it's super tiny, and so it can get my small lashes at the bottom. So yeah, put mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, so now it's time for blush, and this is a e.l.f. palette, blush palette, and it's the light one, and I use the bottom left side pink. It's the darkest pink in there. I actually really love this one a lot. I use it a lot, so that's all I'm doing there, applying my blush. Okay, it's time to illuminate my face, y'all, and I'm using 1675 Cosmetics, and I'm using the highlighter Good Good. I absolutely love Good Good. I love all of her highlighters, but yeah, do you see that? Like, daughter is glowing. I love her highlighters, and so yeah, I rock with her hard. So yeah, applying highlighter. Time for a finishing spray, Scandinavia oil free finishing spray, nothing new, and yeah. Okay, and so yeah, I'm using a lip gloss from the hair store. It's called Lip Shine. Literally, I don't know what the exact color is, but I'll have it in the description box for you below. This is my favorite lip gloss, and yeah, so putting on lip gloss, and I'm going to put a liner, a brown liner on top of that, and yeah, that's the lip look. Like, that's it. I cannot believe that I left out using the Queen Collection, the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze Bronzer, cannot not use that. So yeah, I had to come back and do that for you all, babies. I don't care if I am about to take it off. I love this stuff. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing there. And basically now after this, the look is complete. I hope that you enjoyed it. Okay, this is the completed look with my little wig on and everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. I love you. I'm praying for you. And I think that you're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching.